Hiking with a dog is the best, but finding a tent that fits both of you and survives their claws is a nightmare. I bought the 5 most popular options, from ultralight hikers to massive shelters with doggy porches, to test the floor durability and space. I wanted to see which ones actually handle muddy paws without tearing. Here is what I found. Product number 1, MSR Hubba Hubba NX. When I picked up the MSR Hubba Hubba, the first thing I noticed was how incredibly light it is. It packs down to the size of a water bottle, which is essential when you're carrying dog food and water too. The 20 denier ripstop nylon felt thin, so I was worried about claws, but it held up surprisingly well during my trip. The vertical walls are a huge benefit here. Unlike cramped tents, this gives you and your dog enough shoulder room to sit up without tangling. The 2 large vestibules were my favorite part. I could stash my muddy boots and backpack outside, leaving plenty of interior floor space for my dog to curl up. If you are serious about long-distance mileage and need something that won't weigh you down, this is the gold standard for backpacking. Product number 2, Coleman Evanston Screened Camping Tent. Now, if you aren't hiking 10 miles a day and want luxury for your pet, I tried the Coleman Evanston next. This thing is heavy, so it's strictly for short treks to a base camp, but the trade-off is the massive screened-in porch. I loved this feature because it gave my dog a separate room to dry off before entering the sleeping area. The floor is welded and felt very thick. I wasn't worried about nails punching through it at all. The rainfly keeps the main room dry while letting light into the porch. It takes about 15 minutes to set up, but watching my dog lounge bug-free in the screen room made it worth it. If your dog gets claustrophobic or brings in a ton of mud, having that separate porch area is absolutely worth the extra weight. Product number 3, Coleman Elite Weather Master. Sticking with the spacious theme, I tested the Coleman Elite Weather Master. This takes the screen room concept and adds built-in LED lighting. When I used this, the overhead light was a lifesaver for checking on my dog in the middle of the night without fumbling for a headlamp. It's got 3 brightness settings, which is a nice touch. The interior is huge, enough for 2 queen airbeds, so if you have a Great Dane or multiple dogs, this is the one. The auto-roll windows were cool, allowing me to adjust ventilation quickly. However, like the Evanston, it's heavy, but the comfort level is unmatched. If you are doing a casual weekend trip and want a glamping vibe where your dog has as much room as you do, this is a fantastic choice. Product number 4, Wenzel Klondike. I also gave the Wenzel Klondike a shot. This feels like a portable cabin. The T-style door made it really easy for me to get in and out, and the convertible screen room is the star here. You can use it as a sunroom for the dog or zip it up to make it a second bedroom. The rugged floor stood up well to paws, and the mesh roof vents kept the air moving, so it didn't smell like wet dog inside even after a rainstorm. It uses a fiberglass roof frame that felt stable once staked down. It is big and bulky, but for a large family with pets, the separation of space is brilliant. If you need a versatile tent that can adapt to different weather conditions while keeping the dog comfortable, this is a strong contender. Product number 5, Mountainsmith Morrison. Finally, I went back to a true backpacking size with the Mountainsmith Morrison. This is definitely the budget-friendly alternative to the MSR. When I set it up, the bathtub floor construction felt rugged and thick, providing great protection against groundwater and accidental scratches. It has a 2-door layout, which I found super convenient. I didn't have to crawl over my sleeping dog to get out in the morning. The vestibules are decent-sized, giving you space for gear storage. It's a bit heavier than the MSR, but it feels bomb-proof. The ventilation windows on the fly kept condensation down effectively. If you want to get into backpacking with your dog but don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on ultralight gear, this is the best value option out there. So whether you need an ultralight shelter for long miles or a screened-in palace for a muddy pup, one of these will keep you both happy. I've dropped links to all of them in the description below so you can check current prices. Thanks for watching, and see you on the trail.